Very good day. Welcome to the Embassy Weekly Online, and let's review the most topical news of the week. Russian President Vladimir Putin, Upper House Chairperson Valentina Matvienko, and Lower House Chairman Vyacheslav Volodin sent their condolences to the leadership of India over the tragic consequences of the heavy monsoon rains that flooded the state of Maharashtra. The President Putin's message reads as follows: Russians share the grief of those who have lost their loved ones in the savage act of nature and hope for a speedy recovery of all injured. Indeed, we were all terrified with the consequences of the disaster and join our leadership in expressing sincere sympathy with the Indian people in connection with this nature's wild outburst. Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo are in full swing, and it was fascinating when Indian athlete Mirabai Chanu lifted a total of 202 kilos, winning a silver medal in women's weightlifting. Congratulations once again. We'll keep watching the Indian team and of course we'll be cheering them on. Meanwhile, notwithstanding all the challenges, the Russian Olympic Committee athletes continue their fight. Today they are ranked third in total amount of medals. We wish them all the success, and there is no doubt that we will rock you. The first in-person round of the Russian-US talks on strategic stability in 2021 was held in Geneva on July 28. The Russian delegation was headed by Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov, and the US was led by Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman. Issues of maintaining and strengthening strategic stability, as well as the prospects for arms control, were discussed there. Sergei Ryabkov reported as saying that the consultations were held in a businesslike and constructive atmosphere. He noted that Moscow and Washington intend to continue working on issues in the sphere of arms control and strategic stability, and a new meeting is expected to take place in late September. The diplomats shared that the digital technologies and cybersecurity issues were discussed in the talks as well. He explained that this doesn't mean that we will continue dealing with this matter in this format, although both we and the United States believe that these technologies and the corresponding opportunities in this sphere can influence strategic stability. On July 25th, Russia's main Navy Day parade took place in St. Petersburg. This year, the Russian Navy celebrates its 325th anniversary. Around 4,000 sailors, over 50 battleships and submarines took part in the parade, as well as 48 naval aviation airplanes and helicopters. Prior to the main part of the parade, Russian President Vladimir Putin sailed aboard a cutter around the combat ships. After that, he greeted the crews and congratulated them. We were especially proud to welcome Indian Navy Chief Admiral Karambir Singh, who visited Russia to participate in the Russian Navy Day celebrations. Moreover, the parade was joined by the Indian naval ship Tabar, that paid a 5-day goodwill visit to Russia as a sign of the true Russian-Indian fraternity. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu took part in the SCO Defense Ministers meeting held in Tajikistan on July 28. In his speech, he stated that the situation along the perimeter of the borders of the SCO countries is complex and tends to worsen. The peaceful development of the organization's member states and the well-being of our peoples continue to be threatened by international terrorism, extremism, separatism and cybercrime, he said. Sergei Shoigu also noted that the situation is aggravated by the pandemic, which has sharpened international contradictions, traditional challenges and threats. Russian Defense Minister stressed that long-term hotbeds of tension are forming today around the SCO countries with a difficult-to-predict scenario. Aggressive economic pressure, all kinds of sanctions provoking conflicts, conducting disinformation campaigns have become typical methods of achieving goals. The instability is most acute in Southeast Asia, Sergei Shoigu said. He added that the situation in Afghanistan is becoming particularly dangerous. He was saying that next week, in order to respond to the aggravation of the situation in Afghanistan, together with Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, we will conduct exercises on their territories. Practical actions will be worked out to inflict fire damage and destroy gangs, conduct aerial reconnaissance and strengthen the protection of important objects. Russian minister also had a conversation with his Indian counterpart, Minister Rajnath Singh, on the sidelines of the SCO Defense Ministers meeting. Both ministers reaffirmed that the Russian-Indian partnership remains strong and enduring, especially in the light of the upcoming joint Russian-Indian Land Forces exercise, Indra 2021. which will be held in the Volgograd region from August 1st to August 13. About 250 servicemen of motorized rifle, tank and artillery units, a reconnaissance company of a motorized rifle unit of SMD stationed in the Volgograd region, as well as about 250 servicemen of the Indian Armed Forces will take part in the joint exercises. We'll keep posted you on that, just stay tuned to our website and social media accounts. On July 29, the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module docked to the NATO docking port of the Zvezda service module of the Russian segment of the International Space Station. It was successfully launched into low Earth orbit on July 21st with the Proton-M heavy launch vehicle. After separating from the third stage, the module was acquired by the ground services, formed the required orientation, deployed solar panels and radio antennas, and commenced an 8-day rendezvous program with the station. Nauka module was created by the cooperation of enterprises in order to implement the program of scientific experiment and expand the functionality of the Russian segment of the International Space Station. That would be all for now. Tune in for real news from Russia on our website and social media accounts, and see you online.